Sup shooters, my name's Logan aka SP Plays, and welcome to SP Talks, where I do a video and I talk about stuff. Isn't it original? There's water, by the way. I'm wearing an oogly. Isn't that fun? It's got cats on it. Like, you can see there's cats. Cats. I'm in a new room. You may have noticed that I'm in a room. I've got a keyboard here. Oh, that's quite loud, isn't it? Yeah, that's still quite loud. How about that? Here we go, it's better, isn't it? You probably can't hear it now. Yeah, this is a fun video, isn't it? It's just great so far. Hopefully you're enjoying it. It's weird doing a video that isn't a music review, and I'll explain. If we switch over to here, I'm pretty busy recently doing videos. Pretty busy doing videos recently. I have been doing lots of orders. You can see here I've got 147. I've been doing a lot of orders. A lot of Fiverr orders recently. It's been insane because I started doing music reviews on Fiverr. And I've also been working. I work with 60 music students a week. It's been crazy, dude. Like, it's been crazy. Crazy. Hopefully you're doing all right. Tired. A long day. I work like 8-hour days now, and I do like 5-6 hours of teaching, then like 1 or 2 hours of Fiverr. And I do my walks and my meditation and all this other kind of stuff, and it's like 10 o'clock at night, and I'm here now and I'm doing this. But yeah, today we're gonna talk about something aside from the creaky chair that's underneath my butt. I'm gonna switch over to here. We're gonna have a look at the 3090. The 3090. The 3090, you see, it's a graphics card. And I love graphics cards. You know, I love them. I love them so much. I'm so tired, dude. I'm so tired. I'm gonna sleep well tonight. We're gonna talk about graphics cards and whether they're actually worth it. You know, whether the new card is worth it. Because the problem is that often when you have a new graphics card, it's overhyped. And what happens is you basically end up with it, you know, falling short of expectations a little bit. We're going to look at some articles and see if we can't learn some more about this stuff here. We got 6 articles on the 3090, and we're gonna go through them together. I can see we've got some great stuff happening down there. An auto starting video, my favorite. The link isn't live now, but a little over the weekend, Micron had published a white paper that inadvertently talked up the next generation of memory modules, which sounds boring as hell, minus the part where they also spoke about the RTX 3090. So yeah, basically here we've got ultra bandwidth solutions, application type GTX 1070, so that was like 2017, 2018 graphics card with 8 gigs of RAM. The Titan X has 12, Titan RTX is 12. No, number of placements, that's incorrect. Sorry, I'm really tired. The frame buffer of typical system. What? And the 5700 XT doesn't have 12. It's talking about the memory itself, right? I don't know, dude. Like, it's silliness. A silliness. Dude, I just don't think it's gonna be worth it. I don't think this is gonna be worth it. Even if it has 12 gigs of memory, who cares? Who cares if it has 12 gigs? I have 8 gigs on my 2080 that I have without water cooling. It's in the top 100% OC, overclocked, and it doesn't matter. Having 12 gigs, you know, who can justify having a 4K 120 Hz monitor during a recession? During an international recession during COVID. It's insane. There's no one that can justify thinking that this is a need. What I got? Chip hell. Whoa. It is a rumor of the greatest degree, but chatter on the web is at this moment is that the release pending RTX 3090 would cost you roughly $2,000. Who the fuck is going to buy this? Who is going to buy this? Who cares? Who cares about this graphics card? What's the point of it? What's the point of it? It's stupid. This is all stupid. There's more of this kind of garbage. Why are people so desperate for this shit, man? Why do people care about this? All these people hyping something that doesn't exist. Because they're too impatient to wait until the end of the month when Nvidia are going to release these. It's stupid. People are making money off of the speculation, dude. Just fucking dumb, man. Nobody needs a 3090 unless you're trying to get 120 Hz, 120 FPS 4K. Majority of people that do gaming with a graphics card that aren't doing stuff for like post-production or any sort of production work whatsoever, they can run it on like a 20 series, 2000 series. You know, a 2070 Super is going to do you just fine. It's roughly equivalent to a 2080. Most games are going to be 144 FPS or 120 FPS at 440p. You don't need something like this. It's just stupid. $24 gig. What are you going to do with 24 gigs? That can't be done with 8. Who the fuck is going to have an 8K fucking 120 Hz screen? Like, who can justify? Is this where we're at, man? We're like, the focus. Do we need this shit? I guess we do. Because this is where it's going. What world, what universe do people live in where, like, this is something that should be mainstream? I reckon that for your average user, it won't be a worthwhile upgrade, but let's see them hit the market first. It will not be a worthwhile upgrade to 99.99% of people. Maybe the top 1% will benefit from it because they'll have a room specifically for running a PC, and you'll see the builds on the Reddit forums from the people who just have money to burn. They'll buy these cards, and it'll be beautiful, and it'll create like a bit of FOMO there. They're afraid of missing out on the experience that these other people are having, despite the completely debilitating price of like $2,000 USD. Like for me, that'll be $3,500 to $4,000, conservatively. You know, why do reputable websites broadcast this bullshit? Why do they do it, man? Why do it? Why do it? There's literally no need for this thing to exist unless you're running 8K or 4K. And in the middle of all the stupidity going on at the moment in the world, this is the last thing people need. And it's not even that, like, I don't have a problem with change. Wouldn't it be smarter to make this the cheaper? Wouldn't it be better for your average consumer to increase the performance for parts that are at the same price range, but to make them more cost effective? Shouldn't that be where the focus is, so that users who have been saving for like the equivalent of a 2080 don't then have to save up for another couple of months to get a 3090? Do you even care about the people that buy your products anymore, or is it simply just about making as much profit as you possibly can? And this is coming from a guy who spent like a good 9 to 10K on computers over the space of 2 years. You know, I know what it's like to spend money on a computer. I know what it's like to want to build a computer and to make your own custom PC. I'm not afraid of spending money. But I mean, it just blows my fucking mind. It's just meaningless trash, man. I'm very passionate about consumer welfare, and I just look at something like this and all these, just the hype for a product which is effectively meaningless and unnecessary unless you're in the top 1%. But it's trying to make it seem like it should be accessible for everyone, in which case, no, that should not be normal that a graphics card costs like $3,000 equivalent New Zealand day. You know, like, it's just, how's that helpful to people? Scaring the shit out of them like that. I'm done. That was me talking about 3090. Yeah, if you're a regular subscriber to this channel, you would have known that for a while I was doing Super Mario streams. Yeah, obviously that hasn't happened. I'm not going to apologize because I didn't do anything wrong. I just walked away from it, did my own thing for a while, you know? It comes to a point in your life where you kind of, sometimes you have to take a step back and go, what am I doing? Is this something that I'm interested in? My time in that house in Lawrence Street was one of the worst. It was the worst experience. It was the worst. And I've been homeless. As someone who's been homeless, I can tell you that I had a more enjoyable time in that house, and a more enjoyable time homeless than in that house, should I say. Because at least I felt more safe being homeless than I did being in that house. That's what's so fucked up about it, man. Like, I got out of that house and I have been in this other place for like 4 weeks. And it's just a new me, man. I'm way more chilled out than I used to be. I feel this sort of effervescent kind of peace. And you'll notice that I'm saying some bad language. It's not like I can show my videos to kids anyways. I'll probably swear in my videos, but if I'm playing something where like it's aimed at kids, I'll use language appropriate for that. I would like to get back to doing streaming, but I'm not going to commit to anything until like I can really commit, you know what I mean? Because I don't want to screw people around. It's not fun. I'd have people commenting that they miss me and that they would like me to do some more streaming. I just didn't do it. I didn't, and I own that. I'm in a better position now than I was. I had a bit of a breakdown after I left that house. I kind of fell to pieces, and I'm building myself back up. I'm meditating every day again now. I got 2 jobs which pay well. One of them, I've just raised the price of my services, so we'll see whether that goes up in flames or not. If it does, I'll just put the prices back down again and continue to make a meager existence until I find something more profitable to do. But I do miss making videos, which is why I made this one. I think, for me, I need to make videos that mean something to me. One game I'd like to try is Fall Guys. Not necessarily because I want to go onto the bandwagon, although I know that might be a smart idea in terms of streaming and building sort of a viewer base again, but it'd be a nice alternative to Super Mario Maker, you know what I mean? But I gotta find myself a new set of Joy-Cons because the Nintendo ones I have at the moment are garbage. But I'm gonna be like this for a while. I'm going to be tired for a while. Probably another 5 weeks, and then I've got school holidays, because in New Zealand, basically, I teach 30 hours a week now. I'm a full-time teacher. Full-time self-employed teacher. That's so fucking cool, man. But the problem is that it's very, very draining. And in addition to the music reviews I'm doing, I've been doing up to 20 reviews a week. And that pays well, to a certain extent. But it's also tiring. And I want to add more to that. I want to get back into doing stuff like this. I want to do some mixing and mastering work, because that's fairly good too when you get the pay consistent. Because I want to get a nice house. I want to have a house deposit by the time I turn 30, which is in April next year. So I got to save, and I'm on track for that. But it means that the limited energy I have and the limited time I have needs to be spent efficiently. Hopefully you understand this. I apologize if you're a youngin' and I've been swearing and this has upset you. I'm 29 years old. And I'm getting better. But as you can see, it's been a hell of a ride. I will say that life is a lot better than it was, though. I'm in a far warmer house now. It's far quieter so I can sleep. I'm more financially secure because I have the 2 jobs. Life is objectively better. I want to get back to streaming. I do. I can't do it like I was, where I was going until 1 o'clock in the morning. I can't, man. I gotta sleep. Because I wake up at 8:30 every day. Because I got I work 7 days a week. You know? I can't stream until 1. I know that people aren't awake at that time. Maybe I can sort of stream in the mornings or some shit, I don't know, but it tires me out, and then you're tired to start the day. And I know this is first world problems, you know? This is just something I gotta figure out. But I know that with YouTube, you've got to do it every day. So if you're going to stream, you have to stream every day so that the YouTube algorithm doesn't forget that you exist. Anyways, I'll figure that stuff out. This is a video to let you know that I know that I suck at YouTube. I suck at it. I'm not good at it, and it's because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not like feeling sorry for myself. I know I'm good at a fair few things, but YouTube's not one of them. But I will say that at least I've never paid someone on Fiverr to say death to, you know. I've never had to make one of those videos where I've been crying and apologizing. I never painted myself as a flagrant narcissist or a victim, you know. But I'll catch you in the next video. Stay cool, shooters. See you later. Spider hands out. And thank you for the support. Just give me time.